going on?
I really like your bike. Can I take a picture?
Thank you. Yes, you can. See a rider up there. Nice.
Finally caught one.
You caught something. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Oh, man.
Like 10 minutes after you blessed us. Thank you.
No problem, guys. Oh, it sounds so freaking good, man, I tell you. So you can wheelie it. What's good? Welcome to another video, boys. Not much going on today. We're gonna hit up the spot for the usual suspects, and I'm gonna hit the docks. Just gonna see what's good, who's doing what today. A few things that's different. I'm on the Aprilia. She sounds so good, man. This bike, I have a relationship with this bike, and it's kind of weird, so we'll kind of explain it a little bit as we're going. I like using the throttle because I like hearing that explosion happen. So that's kind of funny. Let's see who's out there in the spot. I know I have a quick shifter, but I love changing the gear myself because it sounds so freaking good. Alright, nobody's here. All good though. We're gonna hit up the dock and go check it out and see who's out and who's riding. Ah, it sounds so freaking good, man, I tell you. It's one of those bangers. You gotta continuously hit up that. It's only quick shifter, but it sounds so good every time I shift. That it's like, why use a shift assist when you have all of this like awesomeness you get to experience on your own? So, but yeah, I have a little bit of a relationship with this bike because I'm not riding it as much for a couple of reasons. To New York City, it's not the bike for it. Too many cameras, you can't go fast, you can't really experience much of the bike. So I'm finding it way better value. I didn't want to take the light. Yeah, I'm finding way better value just enjoying it when I'm in the suburbs or going out into open spots. See a rider up there. She sounds so good though. Jesus, man, this bike definitely gets so much adrenaline pumping in contrast to the other bikes that I have. It's absurd. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Nice. The salute, I'll take that. It just gets so much adrenaline, man. It just, whew, I don't know. I think these sport bikes are great, but you know, you gotta be in the space for it at all times for it to be right. It's just so much this bike requires, and it does require a lot of focus, a lot of like paying very close attention to everything. If you wanna, if you basically want to be safe, that is, requires 100% attention, I'd say, for sure. And the thing is, I'm finding that you enjoying a bike like this is really difficult, especially in New York City. Either you're hitting some really open road, open highway kind of thing like that. Nice. She totally blocked that, but you know what? I'm just gonna pass her. And look at that, that's just a little bit of speed blocking here. That's keeping you from enjoying this beauty, right? Just not even a lot. A little bit of town traffic, really. And it's super intoxicating, so the chances of you not wanting to go fast, it's just wild, man. I love how Anna was like, be easy out there. The minute I was like taking this bike instead of the RVE, I was technically going to practice wheelies, and I'm like, I don't know if I actually want to do that today. Actually glad I did. Today I don't feel like to be too focused in terms of pulling up the bike and growing. Figured, you know what, let's just go out and rip and see who was out there, right? Might as well let some air. I'm also wearing my fully ventilated leather jacket. Never catch me in no leathers or never gear kind of thing, because the thing is, I have a very good understanding of how I ride when I ride based on the bike that I'm riding, so I know level of safety how it has to be. Let's get some revs. Sounds good. The bike's probably a little dirty, by the way. Last ride I rode on this bike, I got caught in the rain. I never washed it, so it's a little bit on the dirty side. A little bit on the dirty side, but that's why you can't ride fast out here, man. You see that? The GoPro probably is not showing it how close these guys were, but whew. I feel like my adrenaline is like rushing hard on this bike all the time. Right now we're making our way down to the boat dock. Seems to be a growing culture of riders coming out to the boat dock, and they're either doing a couple of things, right? They're either coming down from Manhattan, Queens, Bronx, Brooklyn. They're coming out here, and then you also have the subculture that's just living out here too, that are just kind of chilling. And I've been kind of hitting that up on the regular, and a lot of really cool, a lot of really dope people that's out there that love motorcycles. Kind of figured I'd go out there, and that's the first time I'm actually bringing out the Aprilia, so let's see how people respond to this baby. Very, very fast bike, in my opinion. Some people might not feel that way, you know, it's all depends, it's on based on an individual, but for just riding in it and then just like putting it down, this is plenty fast to be fair, in my personal opinion. And the thing is, this thing climbs up the rev range B like crazy. This bike definitely leaves very little room for error. So meaning, if you're coming up real fast and you don't expect people to turn in front of you, this could get ugly really easy. Also, since these, I don't know if these are Brembo calipers, I gotta check them. They're not as firm as my Brembos on the other bikes, that's for sure. Try to pass ahead of everybody. Don't want to be behind. There's gonna be a little bit nice open area here where there's some nice sweepers. I'd like to see if I can catch that. This bike just gets you excited for no reason, really. I don't even think I'm going that fast. But sure got me sweating hard though, for sure. So back to what I was saying, this bike is kind of challenging to enjoy through New York City because you're really tucked in, and that's not really the main issue. I'm finding the real main issue for me is the fact that there's just like speeding cameras everywhere, bro. Look at this guy. He sees me coming. Like, why do you even turn, bro? Oh, man. It's definitely a very unique sounding bike. Feels good. I think we might be coming up on some rain though. Could definitely drop a wheelie on it. I don't know how good my clutch placement is for that, but I think I'm gonna pass these guys, man. Damn, that would have been a nice one to. This is usually wide open every time I do this route, by the way. Always. The day that I take this bike out is the day that it's a little bit more on the busier side. Lots of traffic turning in and out. And that, again, this bike, man, it's what it's designed for and for what you need it for, track or some real hasty rides. You need to be in the spot for it, or else you're just gonna get in trouble. You're gonna let the excitement kind of overrule your better judgment and get into some compromising situations. And I try not to get into those anymore. So yeah, speaking about these traffic lights, there are so many of them in New York City. It's like a cap for like over 20 miles, so you can only do probably about 10 over what they're saying that you could do. So 20 miles, maybe 30 at max. But a bike like this, it's tough to enjoy. The other issue that I have with it, I haven't done the rear sets on it, and there are no protection for the swing arm, and I refuse to kind of damage my bike like that. And I think this is one of those circumstances where they made like a budget cut for the bike to make it a little bit more price friendly, right? So they made some cutbacks, and I could understand, because you're getting such a value at the price. So, you know, small things like that don't bother me too much. So, and also, you know, we'll do a walk around. I'll show you somewhat of my mods on here that you can get at motivationusa.com. And again, I already have my rear sets.